women have become the men that they want to marry, and then can't understand why they can't find a top level, elite level guy.
Could I push back on the thing that you were saying before, though? So you're saying that if a woman takes her career or her education very seriously, then she's going to have some characteristics that will then play out well in a relationship.
For sure.
I think oftentimes it can be a double-edged sword, though, because especially, depends on the industry, but oftentimes for women to excel in their career, they need to adapt more masculine qualities in order to do so. Because oftentimes they are competing with men. And these are qualities that could take them out of being the ideal mother, the ideal partner, because of those qualities that they need to
You have
adapt.
a point, but not really, because that's those stupid women, those women who say like, yo, I make my own money and this bitch is just doing yoga
The boss,
classes.
the boss lady girls, you
Like,
mean?
no, the boss lady girls. It's very different.
Girl boss.
A woman who's worked her entire life to maybe like work at a corporation, right? That's a high level paying job is very different from a boss chick.
Not every
the
guy
boss
feels
chick
that
is
way,
like
though.
just looking at tutorials on YouTube to figure out some shit. Probably using her looks, her networking skills to get around. The bitch ain't really that smart. The bitch is just good looking. I can tell the difference. The other bitch, is pretty
they all
smart.
and they all have podcasts on crypto until they
Okay,
don't
but not
have
every
it on
guy feels
crypto.
that way
Bingo.
because I went to college. I was a surgical assistant for a while, and the fact that I like was in this did oral surgical assisting for a while, and then when I didn't, like, it didn't make a difference to most guys. They didn't care whether I was working a job or, in fact, the guy that I'm with preferred me not to be working a job because he wants me to manage the house. He likes me to cut his hair, do the cooking, keep the house going. And I mean, I still do stuff on the side because I'm trying to contribute money so we can both build something together. And it's going to help
Is
us
he
both
rich?
get. He's not rich, but he has a new company and it's growing really fast. So he's like, he's ambitious. He's going
potential.
places.
Then why don't you just help him grow his company? I always
we
like,
are.
I never think women see like math and numbers. Like,
Okay, but
Well, and you want to know why that? You want to know
we
why that
are,
is?
But
You want to know why that is? Is because right now, really, I would say since the sexual revolution, but certainly for the last 3 generations, we have systematically educated women on when it comes to masculinity, that masculinity is ridiculous, that it is like fake, that it is false. It's a mask that guys are wearing, that if they were actually their real selves, they'd look more like women. They would be more vulnerable. They'd be more fake.
said that,
Get into yeah, you know who said that? Gloria Steinem, Betty Friedan, all the militant era feminists who were. Well, have you ever heard women say this? Like, I don't need a man, but I want a man.
That's me.
Right? See,
I need a man because I want a family and I want
and you know
to
why
create,
that and you know why
know?
that is and you know why that is because women have become the men that they want to marry right now.
Oh,
because
yeah.
and here's the systematic part of this, because we have systematically educated women and taught women that men are untrustworthy. They are fundamentally untrustworthy, and they cannot be relied upon for long-term security, for parental investment, for protection, for provisioning, and that if they can't get it from a man in the long term, they're going to have to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So every woman that's on the table right now, and you're not to pick on anyone in particular because we have all these women do the same thing, is they get into these situations where they're making their own damn money. They don't need a man, but they want a man. The reason why they don't need a man is because they've already taken care of for themselves protection, provisioning, parental investment, and all the things that represent long-term security for themselves. So who's left? What kind of man do they want? They want to fuck Jason Momoa. They want to fuck Justin Waller. They want to have hot monkey sex with the guy who's the alpha guy because they got no use.
Guy.
They got no.
Zerka. You want to fuck Zerka?
You want to fuck Zerka?
Yeah.
They have no use.
Zerka.
They have no use for a guy who doesn't make as much money, who isn't as who can't possibly compete with you on OnlyFans. As far as like he's going to go be a plumber, or even if he's a registered nurse, he's still there are surgeons that don't make as much money as top level earners, like say on OnlyFans or porn or in God knows or in real estate or whatever it is that they end up getting into later on, because women have become the men that they want to marry and then can't understand why they can't find a top level, elite level guy to go off into the future.
Steph, you were going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say that, like, I think women nowadays definitely are scared because you can't put all your,
eggs in
the
that basket.
because if the relationship goes south, then you're left vulnerable and you've relied on that man for everything, financially and living. So we do make our own fortune.
Right, and what that is that's fear. That's an
at the
existential
same
fear.
But
time-
see, if I'm gonna make a family with a guy, I'm gonna put all my eggs in that basket. And if the relationship starts to go south,
is
I'm gonna
he-
fight for
let
it.
her finish. Let her finish her thought.
I was just saying, but at the same
But it's
time,
scary.
you can be a strong and independent woman, and you find the right guy, you will be submissive for
You'll
the right
feel
man.
safe to put your eggs
Because
in that
every
basket.
woman
yeah.
wants to feel like a girl, and they want to feel girly
Feminine.
and feminine,
Right.
and they want to be submissive. Most women, even if they won't admit it, they do want to be
But
somewhat
they can't
submissive.
find the guy to be submissive.
They'll
Yes,
always
men
defer
just have
to a
to-
man in charge of
I
it.
want
Makes them feel
someone.
safe.
I 100%
feel
wouldn't
like-
settle for someone that was less than me. I want them to be more powerful than
You
me.
want to know something I've noticed? So there's a book I love. It's called Why Women Have Sex by David Buss and Cindy Messon. It goes over all these different reasons why women have sex with men. And when men get into pissing contests,
fuck?
whatever, you should read it. It's fantastic.
That sounds like a dumb book. I'm sorry.
I was
bet-
gonna say
Why
like
men have sex with women?
No. Why women
Why
have sex?
women have sex with?
Yeah.
They
Have
wrote a
sex,
book.
period.
Like
and it's written by a man. Just
That's